Alright, let's start this. I'm gonna be honest, it's been a few days since I've last played this, so I don't remember quite where I was. Let me think. I think I was just at my friend Lara's house, or Lara, and she let me sleep and she gave me some food. And there was this lady that broke into the house upstairs, and she told me that I was going to bring blood to this town. That's what I remember. Thank you. I tried to pick a good name. Oh, she's a 14-year-old girl. Okay. Well, she's still a lady. Oh no, I definitely took her seriously. This game is so confusing to me. She's a little lady. But yeah, this game is great. I love it so far. My only problem with it is that since I'm on Xbox right now, the load times are crazy long. Lore is very confusing to me. Like, I can somewhat follow it, but at the same time, it's just... What? But yeah, load times are very bad, and when I go into a new area, it loads crazy long as well. Try to separate the lore into segments. Okay. I'll try doing that, but... I don't even remember what I was last doing. Let's see. I also have a very bad sense of organization in my inventory, so please excuse that. So, like, all of this tree stuff, like, it helps with organization and stuff. There's an auto sort? Am I dumb? Oh, I am dumb. Thank you. I did not notice that was the thing. So yeah, there are certain parts where it's like, I know that there's more I have to do with this over here. Because I can see there's an empty slot here. Go to the grocery store and buy as much food as possible. Yeah, spoilers are not fun. Like, I'm not that far into the game. I'm maybe 4 hours into the game. I mean, I am terrible at the game, though, too. I'm terrible at the combat, which I'm assuming is just something that I'm not really supposed to be good at. But, eh. Also, why did I leave the house if I don't know what I'm doing? Right. I wanted to go to the theater last time because there was a play going on. Yeah, I generally try to talk to... If I see a glowing person, I generally try to talk to them. Seems the Barak prophecy is true, huh? Each Barak will spill a river of blood, or drown the town in blood, maybe. The wording varies, so it goes. So much death. Barak, you mean Isidore? Of course, he may not have spilled it himself, but it's all happened because of him. Just as the prophecy foretold. Old wives' tale, Isidore has nothing to do with this is on you. Yeah. Everyone's losing their minds. Hell, they'll start looking for ghosts and bogeymen soon. Chap next don't exist. It's just the damn twire bloomin', making our heads swim. Do you know who started the rumor? Who could ever figure that out now? You know, I swear I recognize your face. Who are you? I'm Artemy. I'd rather not lie about that sort of stuff. Yes, I am playing on the intended difficulty. Because I am no... this is what I'm talking about, though. I completely freeze when I go into a new area. It's really annoying. Again, I'm always getting lost, though. I end up... I always end up going either the wrong way or going away... That wall just loaded in front of me. Or going a way that I should not be going. I'm terrible with directions. Oh, are you gonna attack me? Yep. Well, day 2. Did that person... Did he just disappear? Or did I kill him? Oh, the play's gone. Well, that's great. Also, everything else is gone too. Father's funeral starts at dawn. I doubt it will take all day. Oh, great. Well, now I gotta go to his funeral. He just evaporized. Oh, he despawned, okay. Well, hey, I beat him in combat anyway, so he would have ran off. Also, I wanted to go to this house, or this, like, ruined house, but I never found out a way to get in there, if there even is a way. This way? Sorry, again, I'm terrible with, directions, so... Also, it took me a while to figure out you can jump. But... yeah. I don't know how helpful the jumping will actually be, though. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I can jump over small ledges, which is kind of nice, like if I get stuck somewhere. Which actually, it helped me get away from enemies really easily. But other than that... Am I going the right way still? No. I have to go this way. Hello, person. I sent my little rats to get groceries this morning, and they still haven't come back. I wonder if they think food will miraculously by itself. Are you out of food? Have you been living under a rock, darling? Prices are soaring. Salt costs twice as much today as it did yesterday. And where's the grain? I haven't seen wheat in a week. Really, what could happen next? There's still no train. People are worried. What if it never comes? We'll all starve. Why don't you get groceries yourself? More reliable than children. How can I be in all places at once, I have to send the kids. They're probably at the station of theirs. Thank the heavens they're not in the tower, at least. I just don't have the heart to whip them. What station? This place to hang out, waiting on trains, better than the damned tower. Oh, I know that place. Yeah, I remember the station. There's also a kid here. There you are. Here I am. You need to see Capella. Soon, soon, soon. Soon, why? Because. Trying to the point. Okay. The jump is just courtesy to players. The game is really not built with it in mind. Yeah, I assumed that as much. What do you mean my gamma is out of control? Would you rather me not be able to see anything at night? Because I only turn it up like 2 notches. And besides, there's a glare in my room from outside, so it's really hard to see anyway. I mean, I'll turn it down to what it was. Or at least how normal it... Yeah. There's a really bad glare, and it really sucks. And I've closed my blinds, but it's still there. I'm still kind of going the... Wait. Is that a wall that I just can't... Yeah. I have to go this way. Besides, jump scares don't really get me anyway. Oh yeah, I definitely need the lamp most of the time. I don't know what you mean by here herbs, so... Hopefully there's no wall in my way over here. Candle step. I don't know if that's going to be useful to me or not. Hey, hello. Where go you, friend? What plan is next to follow? I plan to go on with my life. I want to leave. This town has nothing else to offer me. Actually, I don't know what I want to do. Where should I go? What should I do? I plan to go on with my life. What say the townsfolk? Townsfolk? They're so alike, aren't they? A backdrop, faceless. They surely know nothing important, right? A hive, a swarm, a flock. No use for names. Whatever one knows, they shall all know in turn. A hive, a swarm, a flock? The crowd is but a many-headed beast. Like it or not, you are but one such head. They know you better than you know yourself. Have you heard them, Barack? Communication. See how it means finding a common ground. Yeah, I was told about the herbs, and was never really explained to what they were. Communication, see how it means finding a common ground. Oh yeah, they were eager to communicate with me yesterday. My ears are still ringing. I can feel it, kind of slimy to the touch. They all know something of your tale, Barack, and from each one, a different strand of it. Some know where you're to go, others will say why you must go, and some will warn of danger, terrible danger, that you must avoid. So I'm the only one who knows nothing. That is because you are alone, Barack. Confused, alone, losing the plot, Barack. Does not the map of your own mind suffice? Then talk, communicate. Here, hear me now. 10 seasoned tots, and town's own young, indeed already know who waits for you today. If you still doubt, then speak to one, any child. Talk to them already. Yeah, I kind of already figured that out. Where's the... I have to go this way and then around this rock, I think. So boring. How much longer do we have water in the streets? It's boring everywhere. Capella says we can't go to the nutshell until the evening, so we wait. You guys really listen to Capella, don't you? Oops, hush. You shouldn't know about this. Just forget. I heard nothing. Okay. I'm almost there. Kind of. Wait. Is there a wall there? Looks like it. Guess I have to go all the way around, don't I? And hey, at least people aren't attacking me as much anymore. I mean, sure, people sometimes still run up and attack me, but for the most part, I don't get attacked. Should probably... Oh my god. Come on. Oh, I forgot to... I'm an idiot. I forgot to fill up some water. Well, I better find a fountain soon, because I hate having low stamina. Am I in the right place? Yes. Okay.
Do you want me to sing you a lullaby?
Sad pup there was laying, and a kitten dismaying. Just a couple of pitiless creatures. I don't remember the rest, do you? Yeah, you're saying it wrong. It's a couple of pitiful creatures, not pitiless. I'm saying it right. Why are you so sad? It's so cruel that people can't rest in peace, even after death. Whose sins are we punished for? Why does the soil push out old Barak? What? They tried to bury him twice already, but the earth won't take him. It pushes the body upwards. That means he's got something left undone in the world. Owes a debt. Who's man of obligation. What debt? I don't know, it's just... He carried too heavy a burden. He failed to do something important, because his life was cut short. Your people say that if the ground doesn't take him, they'll burn him, as the old rite demands. But it's horrible. Cremation isn't a crime, if things are the way you say. At least it's better than that outrage. And I'll already say here.
Why are you looking at me like that? I don't bite.
I'm not looking at you in any particular way. You know why the earth won't take him? I'm all ears. Some people are weavers, they make connections. Others are cutters, they rip things apart. Your father, he was a cutter. You Baraks are permitted to, aren't you? You're important among the locals, privileged. As a faithful surgeon, he would cut apart a living, breathing town, or even tear it to shreds with his hands alone. A violent man. How do you even know you've only been here a few days? But I do, because I know people and I know how to listen to them. I know how to connect, but your father was a cutter. He demolished the whole mycelium. Mycelium? What does that have to do with anything? A human mycelium. The mycelium of the town. He believed it was all intergrown wrong. That's just like you surgeons. It's a fracture fuses wrong. You just break it again. And sever the tissue, too. Who does that? I do it all differently. Go ahead then, it's not like I'm stopping you.
Shapeless ghouls walk in stolen guises.
Oh, you're the person who was at the beginning of the game, who I talked to and then he died. I do know what mycelium is. Thank you for the information, though. I didn't know that it was a Russian thing to say, though. We shall speak later. We have much to talk about, not here. Did you come to pay respects to my father? I have paid my respects already. I came here to watch you, to see what you do. I wait for your word, Emshin. Then I shall give you mine. Why can't they bury him? They will tell you. Then you will reply. I watch. Okay, watch. I'm confuzzled. I mean... Wait. So... What is this? And why is this... like, in the middle of... Okay. I'm sorry, I'm kind of just very confused. I'm tired and confused, and I don't know what to do. Oh, my hunger is getting real bad. I should probably do something about that. Problem is, if I eat... I think my thirst will go up. Yes, it did. Great. Well, I know it's a cemetery. I'm not that dumb. But who am I supposed to talk to? And what is this thing? This thing, right here. Man. It won't let me interact with this, though. Oh, am I blind? Am I really that blind? Chest has been punctured, massive wound, couldn't have been a knife, some massive cone-shaped object, a horn or claw, maybe. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm that blind. I walked past that so many times. Skin dry to the touch, suspicious. Unusual degree of xerosis. He wasn't that old. I kind of want to continue the examination. But I don't know how other people will think of that. Oh, I won't get punished either way? Okay. Thanks for the information. Soil under his fingernails, unlike him, always kept his hands clean. Three oddities then, the murder weapon, the dry skin, and the conditions of his hands. The son's fate is to avenge his father's death, but first I need to see the body. I already did. Father's funeral starts at dawn, and I doubt it'll take all day. They say Earth won't accept father, literally. Yes, father was murdered, but I get the impression that something was unwell with him even before his death. It doesn't matter now, though. Some evenings, kids gather at the station. Been foretold I will spill a river of blood soon. Guess someone will find their death under my knife after all. An incredible, reputable source has informed me that I need to see Capella, Olgimski's daughter. And simple townsfolk know more than it seems. If I'm unsure what to do, I should talk to them. Emshin, brave man, strong in his spirit. How fares your kind, Emshin? Bite Quran, for he has come to pay last respects to his father. We have too. How fares your kind? Bite Quran. The words I cannot pronounce that I'm not even going to try to pronounce. I'd rather not butcher this. Is at the threshold, the loss is great. A need to speak, to say the word correct, observe the right. I've come to pay last respects to my father. Why do I see this sight? Kodo Kara, Barak Esigur carried a great burden. Owed a great debt, who is to take his duty upon himself. Bikara, it's not that easy. What does he owe? Before the eyes of the kin and the earth, this is what I have to say. I, his son, accept his duty as my own. Sky is my witness. I bow for you, Emshin. The first blood yours. Bikara, Emshin is a man, a brave man. Your stands Saba. You have accepted his duty. Now come into the inheritance. Sabal will show the way. Thank you. Yeah, if there's a word that I'm not going to pronounce, or yeah, Sabal. That's all I'm gonna do if I don't feel like trying to pronounce it. Here, have this item. This is for you. What's this? A sign of trust. As we share things with each other, so do we share our feelings, warmth, kindness. We see now that you're a good person. The town trusts you. Do you want to become its part? Well, yes, I guess. Do you like the item I've given you? Will you find any use for it? I don't really know what you need. I chose randomly. We don't know you very well yet. What do you want in exchange? It doesn't matter. All that matters is that there was an exchange. You give me something of yours and receive something of mine. All items charged with bits of your warmth and life. Give me whatever you want. To others, give what they want. They won't ask a lot, so if you share generously and give more than is asked, town will remember that. It's just a token after all, a tradition. So if I barter at a loss, people would see me as a better person? Yes, go and barter with different people. Not anyone in particular, just different. Women and men, teenagers and little kids, you'll see what happens. Well, at least I'll know what each of you is interested in this September. That'll come in handy. You'll get to know us better. We'll get to know you better. Our town is like a family. You have returned. Now please help us remember, accept, and maybe even love you. I'm saying that on behalf of everyone. Please relay my gratitude to them. I got a thimble. You are a brave man. A true son to your father. I rejoice as I watch you. The kin shed tears of pride and delight as they watch you. Again, I am sorry, but I am just going to speak gibberish or make weird noises if there's a word that I don't know how to pronounce, or if I don't feel like trying to pronounce it. Thank you. Keti means sister elder. Is that what you mean to call me? Varyala, thank you. You still remember something of your people's ways. Yes. Sure. We shall bear your burden together, Emshin. Your father helped me. I helped him. I shall help you too. In you, I see him. I always act first and think later. Got the scars to prove it. Your father was a wise man, but he wasted not his time on doubting. He acted instead of brooding. That's why his works were great and many. He who lives cautiously, pacing circles in his own head, spares himself, will waste those he loves, and those who love him. That's actually really good advice in general. Mongolian? Okay. I did the right thing, that is what my heart tells me. Follow me, Hemshun. You are now to come into your legacy. Okay. Well, they're all made up to me. I'm gonna save real quick.
Debase yourself and beg, and you only invite denial.
I am sorry about Isidore, but we have not the time to grieve. Here's what matters. You are now to take your father's legacy. Take it, mind, not to come into it. What do you mean, we have not the time? I've got all the time in the world. You have 10 days. Trust me, I foresee 10. Vikara, great troubles, are upon us. Death already nests in 4 houses. Soon it will crawl out upon the town, decimate it, then have it. The wise say, the sky is falling. Where will you hide when it pins you down? What kind of Kayud? Kayud? Yeah, I do know that. I do recognize some words because they seem similar to what I learned in school, but for the most part I still don't know how to pronounce them, so yeah. I know not, but be it war, rebellion, a plague, or simple misfortune, who cares? You have greater things to worry about now. Is this another premonition, or do you know for sure? Okay, that's his name. Saba Aspte? Eh? Sorry, I just spaced out real bad after I said that. My bad. I sense the will of Earth. Your father made me, named me, trusted me. I suppose I will trust you too. I'm giving you his Udkar. It's yours now, as are the things inside. Now, the money. It's a light purse, isn't it? Your father didn't care for money. Didn't care much for money. Okay, you said I would take my legacy but not come into it. What did you mean by that? To take someone's obligations, word is not enough. To come into legacy, take the things is not enough. Your father's bequeathal is more than merely material. Yes, I gather as much, but what do I need to do? There's now emptiness where he once was. Who is to fill it? Who will heal the sick, tell truth from lies? Who will Kara? Who will plumb the depths? Only a Menku can cut a body. Only a Menku can pierce the unknown. Who will draw the lines? I don't care about any of that. I only want to find my father's killer. All this Menku talk is just a relic of bygone age. The wise say it, yes. I knew it would come down to mere old wives' tales. The kin are extinct. You are wrong. Look at the items I've given you. Open the ood car and touch those items. Do I even have the inventory space for all that? I guess I do. List of names. Sticky, Capella, Murky, Nutkin, Khan, Grace, Taya, Taichik, Unfamiliar Step Sigil. Oh, and it's gone. Okay. Okay. That makes sense. I'm probably just gonna call her Sabah then. Or Saba. Yeah. A weed. Who knew tinctures can be made from these? Herbs are the words of earth. She grants them to us by splitting herself open, and so an herb given to the human body can tell us what ails it. So every is plain but resilient. Blood twire. Twire, the herb with many faces used to make tinctures. Each blade of twire is unique. Herbalists tell them apart by their voices. Then there's black twire. Each blade of twire is unique. Okay, yeah, it's the same thing. Also, I still have this leash from the quest for the dog kid, but I didn't actually use it on him, so I don't know if I even need that anymore. I have accepted Father's duty, whatever it was, but what does it entail? Father's body was interred as per the rite. There was a list of patients, maybe, in Father's vessel thing. These look like children's nicknames. There's a familiar name on Father's list. The stepwoman gave me a bizarre item. What do they mean? Saba? Sorry. There's also a kid on day 2 or day 3 when you can exchange leash for... Oh, okay. Saba, also called Aspidi, preserved Father's inheritance for me. Oh, well, that was nice of her. I've yet to seriously barter with anyone, not men, women, not even teenagers or kids. Barter is not only a way to obtain useful items, but a way to get closer to people. Everyone has something of their own to share. An incredibly reputable source has informed me that I need to see Capella, Olgimski's daughter. Yeah, I already read that one. My bad. Yeah, I didn't murder him because, well, I don't actually know why. I think it had something to do with if I needed him, he would come. He said that or something like that. Incredibly reputable source. Yeah, a kid. I talked to a random kid who told me I needed to talk to Capella. And to be fair, he did poison their dogs. And I don't think it can be worse than seeing that woman being burned alive. Unless they bury him alive, which actually would be worse. And I think that's what they planned on doing. Oh, I can sleep here. Good to know. Wait, there's something here? Oh, right, I can talk to people multiple times. I always forget about that.
Gather round, Khatanga. Gather round. September's here. Harvest time.
Oh, they accidentally erase his mind? Oh. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I'm glad I dodged that bullet then.
Ha?
Ha. I'm sorry. That was kind of funny. She just went, ha. I never played the first game. I just saw this and people said it was good, so I got it. Eh. Well, it's more like ha, like that. Like ha, not eh. Ha. Anyway, do any of these items seem familiar? What are they? Swivery, various kinds of twire, herbs. Why would he leave me herbs? Used to make herbal medicine, tinctures to cure any malady. Sorry, malady. I think that's the word. Maybe it is, but it was ha. He was a Menku, a knower of connections. He saw which things sing in unison when joined. That's what the lines are. Even if you say you need not this knowledge, Emshin. And what about the list of names? You speak differently, more like a normal townsperson. I thought you were one of the kin. And what of the list of names? Closer, let my tired eyes see it. Names of local children. Khan is what they call the cane boy. Capella is the daughter of the master. May he choke on his name. But I know not why Isidore listed them. Listed them. Milady. I think it is malady, though. Perhaps my father looked after them? I know some of these children already. I do know some of them. Nakin leads a gang that keeps invisible pets, mature for his age. He did pay much attention to those children. Spent most of his final days with them. They followed him, like calves that trailed after a cow, or oxen pulled by a yoke. His last days, you say. Wait, that's a lead I can follow. Oh my god, my cat is scratching at my door now. He's screaming. He's a little devil. I love him to death, and I wouldn't trade him for anything, but he's a little devil. You think one of them has something to do with his death? Doubtful. They're just children. Then again, children hold so much power in this town that it wouldn't surprise me. But they loved him. They did. No, I believe it not. And also see something else on that list. An eighth item. Some sort of sigil. Does it also refer to a child? This is a brand for marking bulls, but brands of the kin often have specific meanings. Because this one is Udurg. Tough to parse. It means something like a big body or a special body. Excuse me. A body that contains a lot. But I'm not sure. It may just be a sigil. Who could interpret this for me? I am your father not, Colboon. I can instruct you not. You are to learn on your own. Speak to people. Most of all, speak to those who know your father well. That is how you may come into your legacy. Well, what do you mean? I assume it means what I think it means, but meh. In this place, you must come into your own legacy through action, not mere words. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. By following, you understand the contents of the vessel. Follow your father's trail, learn who he was, find yourself a fate. Fate like a good wife, Emshin. Your wife. Sounds good, but meh. Alright, sorry, but I do have to end the stream here. I know it's short, it was only about an hour. I tend to stream for usually 2 or 3 hours at a time, but I do have to do something soon, and I was hoping to just get a small stream in before I had to go. Shut up, I'm talking! But yeah. Thank you for coming out, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.